Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a video about a special new toy. Ertl released this combine in the fall of last year, and we're going to give a review on it. So here we go. It's the John Deere S790. So these combines are fairly new. They were a real big deal. The S690s were a real big hit, and then the S790s were a big upgrade to that and do a lot of good stuff. And they added a lot of new features in real life, but we're not talking about the real ones. We're going to talk about this toy. So to start off with, I want to point out it has the new style of GPS on there, so that's obviously a plus compared to the old one, because sometimes they don't always change little features like that, even though they'll change it in real life. So good job, Ertl, on that one. So another thing I want to talk about is the auger is extremely long, but that's because this combine can hold a big header, and we'll talk about headers here in a second. So just kind of a go around. Singles on the front. We're actually going to change that out, but we'll show you all that at a later date. But I just wanted to give a honest review before we did anything to this. So coming around, we notice it's got a light right there. So just a little feature, nothing special, nothing to raise the price, but it does have that. On the back, we see it's got the flashers and the lights on there. So again, nothing to raise the price, but they're there, more realistic. So now I'm going to real quick talk about, before I talk about the headers, I want to just show the last combine that Ertl made of John Deere, and it was the S690. So this was the new style S690. So if you kind of look around, most of it looks similar, but we see the old GPS like I was mentioned earlier. This is the one with tracks. So upgrade, this is mine. So now let's talk about headers. The header that came with it, the all-time disappointment when it comes to John Deere Ertls is, not only is this a 30-foot, but it's horrible. But I mean, they keep putting them on there, which is a massive disgrace, because honestly a class 9 combine is too big for a 30-foot draper. So I don't know why they keep doing that. It's getting old. We have too many of these, and I'm sure most of y'all do too. So one big thing I want to talk about that come with this one is the folding corn head. So compared to in the past, they gave you a 12-row corn head, very generic, and for the S690, they gave us that, and it was like, come on, this is class 9. But with this, it's like, it's okay, because it's a folding header, which, if you don't know in real life, they're really cool. They save a lot of time. So, really pumped about that. So, and it has the number on it, 712 FC. So that's nice that they actually put what it was on there. They don't always do that, especially for John Deere. And so, but like I mentioned, how the long auger can support big headers. Here's a custom 16-row corn head we made. Look later for videos how to make that. I'll come out with that eventually. So that's more like what we're talking about when you think of class 9. So that's real realistic. This comes out past that well enough. Just to kind of put this in perspective, I brought one of my tractors and with the grain card. So boom, he can still be going, still fit there. It's not like, oh no, we're not gonna, sometimes if you have a shorter auger, you got inches there. Sometimes this would be several feet, no problem. I don't know why that's not staying really, so I'm a little disappointed about that, but there we have it, the new John Deere S790 combine. Let me mention real quick here, just the high detail. I noticed I didn't really tell you all that. This header has a lot of detail in it. Just some of the grooves and stuff is more realistic compared to, if you look at that, you see there's more details on the new folding header. So again, this was a step for the John Deere headers for Ertl. So maybe they'll do that for the Draper headers. So again, I like it. They went a little above and beyond, so they're making improvements. So this is the video for today. Please like, subscribe, and if you have any questions or just feedback, just put them in the comments down there. Thank you.